Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pick a card reading is mostly messages that you need to hear about a specific person, or it's about a specific situation. And it's no longer, we're not going to be using Celtic spreads. I'm not going to do a circular kind of thing. We're not going to choose decks. I've mixed them all together already. So there's gonna be no oracle cards either. We're gonna be using crystals. So there's 6 crystals here. So you have a first crystal. I'll just show you the crystals. You don't need to see the cards. It's a mixture. So just follow your intuition and see if whichever crystal kind of speaks to you. So this is the rose quartz. Okay, that's crystal number 1. Okay, I'll put it back to its place, but you have this option here. Then you have the cat's eye. It's a little crystal right here. You can look at it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. Cat's eye. Then you have the Carnelian. That's pile 3. Then you have pile 4, which is Aragonite. Very grounding crystal. No. I'll just show it one last time. Then you have Onyx, the black crystal. Like this. And pile 6 is Citrine. It's a raw crystal, okay? So they're all raw practically. Some are polished, some are raw in their own physical, natural state. Okay, so you have pile 1, which is rose quartz, pile 2, which is cat's eye, pile 3, which is Carnelian, pile 4 is Aragonite, pile 5 is Onyx, and pile 6 is Citrine. Okay, you don't need to look at the cards. It's really not important. Okay, so if you want to like, dislike, comment down below. You can share the video if you wish, and so on. Okay, so we're gonna start with pile 1. So hi pile 1, whoever chose rose quartz, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. I'll just keep it here for now. Okay, so you have the rose quartz. So I'll just read from my Mystic Mondays crystal oracle deck. So you have rose quartz, love, nurture, romance, calling in unconditional love. Rose quartz invokes a gentle yet powerful feminine energy that nurtures and protects your heart. Okay, so it can be used to attract new romance and to build closer bonds in your relationships. Rose quartz opens the heart chakra and heals heartache, grief, and any unexpressed emotions. It asks that you show yourself compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Rose quartz also inspires beauty in all forms. Open your heart to the beauty within you. So we have the Taurus, Libra, Venus. Okay, so this is the card that I had to, invoke in you. So be open with yourself. You need to release certain emotions. Let us release them together. So the messages you need to hear about yourself or about the situation. So you have the 10 of Cups upright and the Star card in reverse from the Night Sun deck. Then we have from the Golden Universal deck, you have the 4 of Swords. From the Millennium Thought Tarot, you have the 7 of Swords. I heard Deception, then again, it's not really it. And then you have the Hangman in reverse here. And you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So the message here for some of you is that you need to invest your money on physical things, okay? So For some of you, if you were in a breakup or you kind of recently broke up, so there's many messages coming. So there's one that you broke up with someone or somebody broke up with you. Second one, it's more like you want to know what you need to hear here. It's that the truth is that you need to let go of certain mental patterns that don't serve you, which means in the form of, you think about the past and you're always lurking in the past and you're trying to kind of like figure out what went wrong or like what you could have done. Forget it, is in the past. You can't change anything. And if the person definitely left you, they might leave you again. Okay, so it's more like cut the crap, let's say, cut the weeds, you know, like take off the weeds from the situation here, which means in some way, look, the relationship didn't work out, right? Now this is in the case where a relationship didn't work out. Spirit is telling you that, look, you are lovable, you are beautiful. Just because a person didn't like you, or just because somebody you were familiar with, or you allowed them to have a certain say in your life because you cared about them, if this person's no longer there, it's a time for you to nurture yourself. It's a time for you to, let go of the past and invest the money that you have on physical things, be it self-pampering elements, be it like if you have debts connected to your apartment or you have certain things you need to pay, focus on paying those debts. Focus on completing those mortgage or like things like that. So instead of like focusing on negative thoughts or focusing on the past, like get your shit together a bit, calm yourself out. Okay, understand that you were hurt and you did take the time to relax and nurture yourself. Technically, you did take the time. Now, what you're doing is you're procrastinating, okay? You're not like focusing in everyday situations, okay? So for some of you, just know that you can be happy. You just need to kind of nurture yourself. You just need to kind of have faith that you will be in a relationship again. You will be able to love someone again. And just go at it more relaxed. Okay, relax, take the time, focus on paying the debts or finishing certain things that you were not able to finish because of this person. Or like when you were with this person, it's like you wanted to do certain things, but because this person had a codependency on you, or they had their own dominance, or because simply you like them, so you wanted to please them, right? Being in a relationship, it's a different dynamic. Now that the relationship is no longer there, you remember that there were like, you were kind of open, you had open doors connected to them. Now it's time for you to shut them so that you can open the doors for somebody else to come in. This is one energy I had to kind of do, because you need to get out of the stagnation. You need to get out of this putting yourself in that wait mood, or like I'm gonna give this person time so that you can come back to me kind of thing. But the person is not coming back, perhaps, for some of you. Or if you're waiting for them, then at least focus on paying the debts that you have. This one, the debts, like if the house you lived in has debts, focus on paying it and making sure that you kind of like have proof that you paid for it. So that if there's any legal issues, then because you paid for it, this house is yours. You will not feel like you were, not part of it or something of the sort. Or the message here is to either invest in getting to understand where the financial documentation are or how the documents were with this person. So just understand the terms of the condition connected to the marriage or the contract or the bank account or whatever it is, because for some of you the message is very clear to me. It's more like to calm yourself down a bit, understand that there was deception here, or there is deception here. Oh my god, I don't like this, but we have the rose quartz. So rose quartz could be many things. It could be enforcing harmonious relationships, but then again loving yourself here. So if you always had Like everything was more in the benefit of your person and you had nothing for yourself, then overall we wish you to kind of get your shit together and get your financials straight here so that you will not feel left out in the cold, because you are a lovable person, you are a worthy person. So love yourself in this situation. Now for those who are not in a breakup session, it's more you are single here. Just focus on nurturing yourself, focus on, you know, feeling in a very good mood within yourself, because you are your own hope. Okay, you are your own willpower technically. With the Four of Swords, it's more like, remember that the past, the painful elements were in the past and the truth lies in your hands. You just need to be calm when you're meeting new people. You just need to kind of have faith that you are, you know, you will always be able to, you know, welcome a person if you desire it. Okay, so if you desire to be in a relationship with someone, it's definitely in your hands. The truth is in your hands. You are going to be the one who will, you know, offer this person a new beginning, or offer yourself a new beginning. Okay, so it's more advices for some people. It's not who's coming towards you, it's more how you need to approach a new situation. If you want to welcome love, then you have to open your doors for love. You need to visualize that there is you can share your time with somebody. Okay, and you are able to change your mentality so that it will be favorable for you to be in a relationship. Okay, if you've never been in a relationship, or you know how it is like to be in a relationship but you have not prepared yourself, let's say you have not visualized that you have the time to spend quality time with a person who is there to love you. Okay, and for some of you, it's not an element of loving, it's not an element of breakup, it's not an element of, you know, self-loving and stuff like, I mean, loving somebody or welcoming a person in your life. It's more, you are a mother, you're busy. Just know that you have a fulfilling life and you have your shit together overall, and you have this like ability to, you know, this willpower within you. But sometimes you need to, you know, release the stress. If you're a mother, you release, pamper yourself sometimes. Okay, and you know, be discerning, connected to yourself. Okay, so now that you're taking care of a big family, you have your husband, your wife, whichever orientation you are, you have your business, you have your job, you have your children, you have school, they have their own club activities, then just remember that, you know, like, you definitely are sacrificing so much on yourself, like from yourself for your family, your devoted mother or devoted father technically. But you have to remember that, you know, you need to pamper yourself somehow. Okay, or there is an element of go grab the money, or like invest. It's time for investment for some mother figures or father figures. Like, just understand that you need to invest your money in something. Okay, there's that message. Okay, like, be it like you want to send your children to the, you know, college, and there's like certain business you know, like investment, there's investment involved here. Okay, like, you will do what you wish to do, but message here from spirit is that for some part, if you have been like stagnant about investing in something, just invest in it now. Or energetically, like, have faith that the investment that you invested in, if it wasn't like past tense, is gonna work out. I have it in reverse. For me, reverse cards mean like internally, like, do something about a certain investment. It's either I wish to invest on something, but I'm not investing. For some of you, it's more like you have debts and you are always stagnant in those debts, then you pay for the debts. Like, don't waste your time. Just focus on, you know, how are you going to pay the debt, find a solution, find a job, get an extra job or something of the sort. If you have certain talents, do those so that you can get either donations, recognition. But this one is more connected with money and investment. I'm really channeling a bank. Okay, be it it's a bank, be it it's a house, be it it's mortgage, be it it's debts, car debts, or it's like if you have certain things, like, focus your mind on that. Then instead of like focusing on the hurt or focusing on the stress, don't stress. That's the message. Love yourself, and like, stress and anxiety don't bring you anywhere. Okay, to be honest, some people work best under pressure, but pressure is not equal stress. It's more like you have a timeline and you have to get your shit together and work on it, you know, like put the baby steps connected to it. So this is the message I had. Okay, be it you're in a relationship, you wish to be in a relationship, or it's really not relationships, it's a more like it's more invest the money invest the money in something that you wanted to invest in. Okay, but based on your own intuition. Okay, so that's pile one. That was the messages you guys had to hear. Okay, if you want to dislike, comment down below, donate to my channel or not, just be in a good energy, and that's all. Okay, now pile two, whoever chose the cat's eye, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So for cat's eye, for some of you, it's really a cat. Like, I want to kind of say I channeled the cat in my head. So if you have a cat, like, spend more quality time with your cat. I don't know why. Like, love your cat more, gaze in their eyes more. If they bite you, like, search what it means on Google or YouTube, what it means when your cat bites you. But this one, it's kind of like bond with your cat more, or imitate your cat for some part. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's weird as can be. But for some of you, I really channeled a cat. So some of you, you're gonna buy a cat, you wish to have a cat, or if you have a cat or you don't have a cat, just like imitate the characteristics of a cat, or welcome the strength traits of a cat in your life. Okay, so we'll just go agility, intuition, and protection. Okay, so evoking the bright eyes of a cat. Cat's eye is used as a talisman to ward off and protect against any evil or unforeseen danger coming your way. So you can also have a cat so that you can protect yourself. It's one thing I'm kind of channeling. It increases agility, allowing you to fly beneath the radar of your enemies and progress ahead of your competitors. Okay, so cat's eyes enhances night vision, giving you the ability to see through the shadows in higher definition and access heightened levels of intuition by opening the crown chakra. Cat's eye is regenerative, helping you to regain what was once lost. Leo Venus. Okay, so that's the kind of messages we needed to hear. So what cards do you have? From Night Sun, we have the Death card. It came in reverse. Okay, from the Golden Universal, I have the King of Swords energy, with the, you know, the Two of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Oh my god, you have the 10 of Wands in reverse. What I'm sensing that there's a, like, an intimidating figure in my life, or whoever's watching, there's an intimidating figure in your life, be it it's your dad, be it it's your energy. Perhaps you have the 7 of Cups energy. Could be your energy, as it could be in the form of somebody who's outside of you. Okay, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so from my Fountain Tarot deck, we have the 6 of Swords with the 7 of Cups in reverse. You have the Knight of Coins connected to the 7 of Cups. There's a woman and there's a man. Okay, so there's that element of a woman, fertility. Okay, so there's a fertility element, and you have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay, for some of you, you're very rigid. Okay, so I don't know if it's your energy or there's a rigidity here. With the 10 of Wands, there's a rigidity. Okay, like, I'm passionate, I'm so passionate, but I need to keep it inside, so it's more repressed energy. With the Two of Pentacles, with the King of Wands, like, I don't know if this is like a third person or this is you facing a figure that is very cutthroat. Okay, like domineering, intense, you know, like intimidating overall. It could be your energy as it could be a person's energy connected to you, okay? There's somebody who's trying to, or you yourself are trying to kind of juggle this intimidating element within yourself, okay? But we cannot blame you for being this way because you're going through a period of transformation, okay? What the death card is definitely, be it you're transforming or a person is transforming here. So the person who's in a very intimidating energy, just understand that this person is very repressed, okay? They have a lot of passion, or they're hot-tempered, whoever they are. They have a lot of plans for the future. It's just that, you know, they need to travel. So there's so many messages. There's a father figure who needs to travel, okay? You think your father doesn't like you, or your father is very intimidating, but it's definitely a father figure overall. So it's the man of the family, it's the head of the family. Now this person, just know that your father, or this man, or this intimidating figure is transforming, okay? They need to adapt to a situation, which is completely normal because the world always changes, okay? So the strongest will always, you know, survive, but the one that adapts the most to the situation or the conditions is the strongest one because they are able to evolve and expand with the variables that are changing in the world today, okay? So this man, be it it's you or it's another person, is changing because they need to change, which is natural, because if you want to be the strongest, you need to juggle the situation. You need to be balanced in that, like, you need to be comfortable adapting to the situation so that you will be the strongest, okay? So with the 10 of Wands, it's more like, with 10 of Wands, I'm connecting it with this male figure, okay? It's definitely a male figure. So he or she, or whoever this is, the message you need to hear is that they're very repressed, okay? They, not just because they're intimidating, or they kind of are cutthroat, or they're like, they don't waste their time. Is that this man, okay, has plans for the future, okay? With the Knight of Coins and the Seven of Cups, there's a woman they wish to invest in, and they're gonna travel with the woman sooner or later. Oh, okay, there's a woman and there's a man. The man is cutthroat for sure. On a physical level, he seems cutthroat. He seems, you know, like, they don't waste their time, okay? The King of Swords is an energy of a man that definitely has clarity, okay? He will survive. He's the strategic type of person. And with the Queen of, I was gonna say queen, but it's the death card, okay? The death is not a queen. It's a woman who's pregnant. It's that, you know, the mother energy, okay? The mother that transforms, the mother that gives birth, transformation. It's like give death and life. It's Bardo energy a bit. It's like that miracle element, but there is transformation here. So be it it's a woman or a man, is transformation so that you will survive with the changes that are happening. So the strongest will always survive. It's like that rule, okay? And this person is changing because he's juggling, but he's repressed and he's passionate. I was gonna say sexual frustration, but it's not. It's like sexual energy is really not important here because yes, you need to reproduce to survive, but then again, it's something that drives you forward, okay? It's that passion element that drives you forward, but there's an element of I'm repressing it, okay? Because I have a certain, there's an opportunity I wish to offer to this, you know, this woman here, okay? So out of all my options, or out of all my options, there's a woman I'm focused on, okay? So this person is focused on a woman, want it or not. And with the Six of Swords, it's more like we wish to travel together, or I wish to travel with this woman, or I have plans with this woman. Okay, so this is messages for everyone. Okay, so be it it's a third person, be it it's your energy, you have a woman you wish to kind of travel with, or for like juggle so that you will go forward towards them. Just understand that there's going to be a time where you're going to travel with them, or the message is you need to travel with this person so that you will get to know them and you'll kind of like be able to, you know, close the gap with this one. Now, if it's not a woman element, it's more like you're the woman, you're facing a man, or be it's your father who's traveling for work, but he's traveling for you guys. It's kind of like that because he needs to adapt to the situation, or he needs to get stronger so that he will keep the throne element, because there's a clarity element connected to strongest will survive, and you need to, you know, adapt to the situation today. Now, if this is a businessman or it's a person who's like the head of the family, just know that he's very passionate about what he does and he's very confident, and whichever way he's approaching the business or he's approaching the situation, he knows he needs to adapt to the situation, and he has things he genuinely wants to invest in, be it it's a woman or the family or it's the company, whatever way it is. He knows what he's doing, basically. Okay, but for you, whoever's watching me, just know that you need to protect yourself. Okay, be it it's a person who's protecting himself, or you yourself are the person. Just remember that yes, you're doing those things, or these are the messages you need to hear. Be it it's a person you came here for, just protect yourself and be more adapting. Okay, like kind of take the time to study cats and what their characteristics are. Perhaps it will be beneficial for you when the time will be right. Okay, so these were all I could say. Okay, so whoever came here for pile 2. Okay, so if you're gonna like, dislike, comment down below. Share the video if you wish to, donate to my channel, etc. Okay, so that's it. Okay, now pile 3, whoever chose Carnelian, welcome to your reading. This crystal here, I'll just leave it here on the side so you'll see this is the, you know, this is the reading for Carnelian. So let's read to you what we need to, you know, welcome in our lives in this moment, okay? Or because you chose this, you just need to hear this. So Carnelian evokes courage, motivation, and endurance. Okay, so powerful and bold, Carnelian increases confidence in yourself, especially when you need to take center stage and use your voice effectively. Okay, a stabilizing stone, Carnelian helps balance volatile emotions for long-term vitality. Believed to protect the soul in the afterlife, Carnelian is a stone of the living, meant to motivate you to take chances with the life that you have. Life is meant to be lived with passion and desire, and Carnelian gives you the courage to do so. Okay, so carpe diem, seize the day. Okay, so you need to kind of seize the day right now, perhaps, being that positive, motivated, brave, and tolerable energy, perhaps. So you have Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio in Sun planet. Okay, so definitely this energy. So what cards do I need to open? From the Night Sun, we have the 5 of Wands. This is definitely my friend. So you could be my friend. I know you, perhaps. You know where I am from, you know. Me in detail as you don't need to be, but there's an energy of friendship or friendliness. Be more friendly with people, could be. Then you have the King of Pentacles energy. Okay, that's from the Golden Universal energy. Okay, so from Millennium Thought, we have the Emperor energy with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a lot of Ram energy here. So there's Aries, you might be an Aries, or you might be a Leo, or you have intense fire placements, okay? For some of you, definitely are an Aries, or you kind of have Aries energy, okay? Like Aries placements, Mars, something of that sort. You have the 9. Okay, so from the Fountain, deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Nine of Swords energy. Okay. I don't know what that energy is doing here, but it's really not fitting here. Okay, so for some of you, if you had a trauma connected to other people's opinions, release them right now. Okay, like seize the day. Always focus on carpe diem. Okay, focus on motivating yourself, being brave, and enduring the situation, and not kind of go chronic pain on yourself, because this energy is that of a chronic pain. Okay, chronic pain is more connected with mental activity, in my opinion. Okay, it's not really true. It's just that when you're very, very anxious, you start hyperventilating your hands, your feet, your vertebral column. It's really not favorable for you. Okay, so messages you need to hear. Okay, so I have a lot of leadership energy here. Okay, like with the King of Pentacles, it's the energy of a man or a woman who knows how to take on responsibilities. Okay, with the Emperor, it's definitely the most responsible energy I've ever seen. With the Five of Wands, is this energy of like you have a vision, and you make sure that you focus on that vision. You make sure that you use your discernment, you strategize things in a specific way, you create certain events that kind of pushes the energy on the tradition, like the vision that you have. And with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, so you have the King of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Coins, which is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Four of Pentacles energy, and you have the Nine of Swords. Now, overall messages I can give to you. So whoever is here, just focus on your feeling grateful for what you have, first of all. Okay, give yourself this pep talk, perhaps, that you made it so far. Okay, like you have your throne, you have your business, it's flowing, it's abundant kind of thing, it's reliable. Now, how you're gonna kind of deal with this trauma, this chronic pain element. The chronic pain. Look, the chronic pain, you have to let go of certain thought patterns that don't really serve you, but you need to calm yourself. That's the best way you can release the chronic pain. Calm yourself and give yourself the time, and have faith that this is all yours. This one, it's, I don't know what this energy is. It's more like I'm on my throne. Okay, I have so much money, I have so much responsibilities, and the message is that some of you have the money. Okay, some of you have the responsibilities, and you kind of masterminded in such a way that it happens that way. Okay, like you micromanaged it, or you kind of led the situation forward consciously. Okay, now with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's more like, yes, you did go there, but you also nurtured the situation, or you wish to nurture a new project and you're holding on to it, but your anxiety though is stopping you from really investing in it. So the message here for you is just let go of the anxiety. Okay, and focus on proactive strategizing, or passive, I don't know what the word is. It's more like, look, you really want this, or you're kind of procrastinating a bit, which is bothering you a bit, because you're the type that it's more like you have the experience, you have the you know, the leadership skill to do so. It's just like this project, you want to rely on it, or you kind of want people to rely on you connected to this project, or you want people to nurture this project, and you're holding very stubbornly on it. But what's stopping the situation, be it you're the one who's anxious, or this is really not your energy, you're not the type that anxious, okay? You're not the type that, it's like you're more action oriented perhaps. This could be about you, as it could be about the other people who you wish to kind of like what do you call it, like seduce or persuade to take on the business, or to kind of give birth to this project, but they're anxious. Okay, so for some of you, some people are very anxious about this project. Okay, like there's a part of it connected with COVID. Some people have not been really able to release certain feeling safe not wearing the mask or something. So for some of you, I channeled that. Okay, so for some of you, you just need to kind of take care of like reassuring people from those COVID side effects perhaps, or there's a lot of mental or you need to wake up to the fact that this new project that you wish to definitely give birth to is highly not gonna work out, or the only blockage is that people are still feeling anxious about this COVID thing, or like people are not feeling mentally stable to invest in it or purchase the project, or it's like pushing the project forward. Okay, so for some of you, yes, we have Carnelian, yes, we have endurance, motivation, and courage, but the blockage here is that you have every skill. You have the leadership skill, you have the money, the, you know, they have the sponsors and all, but when you're kind of wishing to push the project forward, there's some people that are still stuck in the past. Okay, they're still stuck in the past, connected to the COVID, connected to mental. Now it's connected to COVID somehow, but it's mental issues, mental disorders, psychological problems, feeling insecure, or feeling like there's a lot of like there's the earthquakes happening around the world. So for some of you, it's more connected with those people feel insecure, they don't feel stable within themselves somehow, kind of thing. Okay, this is not, if this is not about your business, and this is not at all resonating because you're not like the person who's like micromanaging and stuff like that. Now this one, it's more, we're just gonna get the, for some of you, business is here for sure, because I have a very like have my shit together vibe here. Okay, like we have our shit together, it's just the blockage is the chronic pain. Okay, the chronic or the mental obsession, or this kind of element of self-protecting, or wanting to distance yourself from other people, or wanting to distance yourself from other people's judgments, or it's more like other people's judgments kind of have an impact on you technically, but it's really not working out the way I'm kind of channeling here. It's this energy doesn't go well with the rest of the cards, okay? Because I have very empowered cards, I'm not gonna lie. Like fire signs, for me, if we're not slaves of our own ego, like fire signs, they're not stuck in their ego, they're very like, things happen with them, okay? Like they have that ability, that affinity with, you know, making things happen, action oriented, business oriented, project oriented. It's more like the action energies, fire and earth. So you have the earth card, which is the pentacles, and you have the fire, which is also the emperor. The emperor is all signs technically, but it's a card that represents Aries, okay? And Aries is the first horoscope sign, okay? It's the type that will kind of stop at nothing to make it happen. I have Cobra energy here with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, number 5 is the card, the number of change for me. It's that in between 1 to 10, now you wanted to initiate yourself towards fulfillment, but the 5 is more like where the change element happens, okay? And with the Four of Pentacles, it's more that energy of I'm holding on to this, but I'm being stubborn with it because it's in a reverse way. So you're not, like, you're wishing to be stubborn making things happen or taking the small steps towards a certain manifestation you wish to give birth to, right? But with the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, now these could be two people who are going to be your colleagues, or who are either your father figure, because the Emperor, it's my father, it's the father figure, and the King of Pentacles is very similar to the Emperor. So there's two, it could be the uncle and the father, or you know, like there's a lot of men, there's a one woman energy there, but it's a woman internal, so it's more nurturing energy. So I'm really dealing with masculine energy here. Be it you're a woman, you're a masculine energy, or you have a certain idea. Now we want to kind of make this business work, right? But the blockage here is either you are focusing way too much on other people's opinions, which I can not say is not right. It's, you need to keep in mind that you need to be, you have to compromise with people, but not kind of be discouraged to the point that you're kind of like a nobody, or you go in a depressive mood. But for some of you, you don't even have the time to be depressed. This one it's more like you work hard on things, or it's more like these two father figures, be it it's your husband or your father, or these two people. What could be messages here? You want to give birth to something, right? But you're anxious about it. Okay, but you're holding on to it. You want to really nurture it, right? But your answer here is to kind of be confident. Tell yourself you can endure the situation. You can endure it. You have to be motivated. You have to be brave at it. And you have to tell yourself you wish to invest in it. Once you're in those energies of you are comfortable taking on the responsibilities and face the consequences strongly, bravely, you're gonna see that investors are gonna come, and you are gonna be, you know, able to direct your thoughts and persuade the right people to invest in your situation. Okay, so I went a different way, but it's practically the same energy, because I went from above to below, but then again I went from below to above, you know. So perhaps it gave you the idea, but here the message is, the blockage is that you should not stress too much over it, because the moment you start stressing, that's where the negative energy is being attracted, right? And whenever you're negative, like you won't invest in things. You will not be in the mood to have faith that it's gonna work out, feel like your skills are gonna be in your favor. It's gonna kind of attract that energy of, oh, who am I? I'm a worthless person, like I'm a worthless person, I'm nobody, or I don't feel secure in myself. But then again, you feel like you need to, so just do it, regardless of the, you know, the negative chronic pain that you feel, or the pessimism, or the giving other people's opinions more value than your own kind of thing. Okay, so this is the message for pile 3. Okay, so I hope it resonated, and remember, you have to seize the day. Right now is the present moment. Right now you can change things. Okay, that's the message I had for you guys. Okay, now pile 4, whoever chose Aragonite, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So whoever chose this crystal here, the grounding crystal, let me read to you the abilities of this crystal. So Aragonite increases energy, boosts self-confidence and feelings of self-worth as you learn to place trust in yourself. Okay, wonderful stone for parents and people in tense relationship that test the nerves. Aragonite relieves stress, emotional fatigue, and anger, bringing patience when it is needed most. So it brings patience in some way. Okay, so if you need that patience element, so absorb the energy as much as you can, but I know what it feels like. Okay, so You need to be patient sometimes. So let's see what messages you need to hear right now in this moment. So you have the Four of Cups from the Night Sun deck. I'm channeling it's a time of meditation, but it's also a time of like rejecting certain things that you know you will not kind of appreciate. So keep the boundary, perhaps, could be. Then you have from the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Millennium Thought, you have Art card. So we have the Temperance card, perhaps. From the Fountain Tarot, you have the Two of Coins in reverse. And from the Star, like the Vice Versa Tarot, you have the Star card, but in reverse. What are messages here? So it's a time of healing, obviously. So meditate, take the time to meditate, okay? So for some of you, whoever's stressed out or who's overstressed or works all the time, can definitely work, but make sure that you kind of welcome in your life a place where you can do art therapy, perhaps. Now, if you're a very busy person, just make sure that you kind of like if you're a workaholic or you like your work a lot, tell yourself to at least give yourself 4 hours during the week or twice a week to just meditate, go to the spa, like ask for massages, nurture your emotions, ground your emotions. It's art therapy overall, what I'm channeling, okay? So for some of you, the message is to welcome in your life a certain type of art therapy. Be it it's you like playing chess, it's type of art, okay? Strategizing, you know, it's piece of art, okay? Like it's an art piece in some way. Strategizing moves and kind of like creating new moves or pondering moves. Yes, it helps with the logic, but then again, you can release certain, like by being focused on something, can release, you can release some stuff, okay? Because if you're the very like strategic or hardworking type of person, you like to focus on things, right? Now sometimes because you're too focused on your work, we wish that you will also focus on being creative, because it could help you with your work, but it will kind of heal your emotions. It's more like art can help you nurture your emotions in a, like from being a very overwhelming, you can kind of manage those overwhelming emotions by grounding them somehow. You know, like let's say in my headspace I have a lot of, let's say, creative ideas, but I never ground them. So it stays up there, and I can't, sometimes it can create a certain chemistry in my body that I kind of have a lot of ideas, but I don't know how to kind of ground them. So, and whenever I work, it's more like it kind of creates a certain type of inertia, because it's kind of, in some way, it's up, it's there, the ideas are there, but you haven't released the baggages or the emotions. It could be ideas, emotions, as it could turn into baggages, because it's like things that are there but you haven't released them in some way. So this one, you just need to release the baggages, the ideas, the chaos in the headspace, okay? Because for some part, with the Two of Coins, there's a lot of chaotic emotions, and with the Two of Pentacles, it's more like that energy of wishing to manage it, obviously, but because there's chaos. So in some way, spirit or the message here through tarot is saying that you've been managing chaotically. Like under chaos and conflicts, you've been managing things, right? So you're very focused on your work, but then again, what are you doing about this the emotions that you kind of are repressing? Okay, now yes, you can go to work and always work, but what about the stress that you're accumulating, the emotional baggages you're accumulating, ideas that you have been accumulating, but you have been like shoving them on the side because you're just focused on your work or on your family or on this. You are definitely masterful. We're not saying you're not masterful. It's just that what are you doing to release the stress, release the baggages? So Spirit is telling you find ways to definitely ground those emotions somehow. Like give it some emotion, like physical energy, so that will get out of you and you will just kind of like release it that way. It's like that. Be it it's art therapy, be it it's dance therapy, be it it's, I don't know, working out, but working out is part of workout. So could be, but this one is more about nurturing your emotions, because the emotions are the repression here. It's like you're emotionally repressed. You need to kind of meditate more on releasing those emotions, or kind of becoming one with your emotions, but no longer be in a, like, your emotions should not be in a chaotic, you know, like anger. It's like whenever you're kind of dealing with your emotions or you're tapping into your emotions, how do you feel? Is it like something like chaotic, or you feel like you want to break things, or you want to crash things? If you feel that way, then we're telling you find ways to kind of release this. Be it dance like crazy, put TikTok, like a techno or like trance music, and just dance the night away until you kind of like feel better the next day. Yes, obviously you're gonna feel sore and stuff like that, but then again, you released it, you will feel better somehow, you know? Or go to, I don't know, a Reiki healer, or like get a massage or something of the sort. Okay, so for some of you, it's a time for you to pamper yourself and to just release the negative and like emotions you feel, okay, or the inertia, like the baggages you have. Find ways to release the baggages, okay? But you can still work. So we're not saying don't work or something of the sort, but we're saying like find ways to release the stress. Emotional stress. It's a different type of, it's not real, like work gives you a certain type of stress, right? If you have not found a way to release the emotional stress, okay, the answer here, the message here is just create some time for you to do some art therapy. That's what I heard. Okay, I don't know who you are, how you work, or what your business is, but find a way to do art therapy. Okay, I can't say stress because there's many ways you accumulate stress, but this one is emotional baggage that you have that you need to release through art therapy. That's the message. Art therapy. You need to find art therapy. Whoever's here, okay? If you chose this and you agree. Now, if you don't agree, then definitely you don't need to do that, okay? That's all I'm saying. Okay, so that's it, pile 4. Hope it resonated, okay? I apologize if it didn't. You can choose another pile, or it's just simply not for you, okay? Now, pile 5, whoever chose Onyx, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy at this time. So let's see what messages you need to hear. So Onyx, you have autonomy, self-discipline, and command. Okay, so tune into your inner commander. Onyx is a strong ally, dispelling loneliness and self-doubt and instilling greater confidence in your decision-making. Face your fears and know that you have the power to overcome them. Onyx's surface represents the passing of time, the balance of the yin and the yang. It is a sturdy and solitary stone and encourages you to break free from any unhealthy relationships in order to be autonomous. Know that you are completely capable of making the right decisions for yourself. Okay, so after all, it's your life. So you have to take charge of your life. Okay, so you have Sagittarius, Saturn. Okay, it's intense cards for somebody. Intense signs for me a bit. Wow. Okay, so messages for you from Night Sun. So you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. From Golden Universal, you have the Justice card. From Millennium Tarot, you have the Five of Cups. From the Fountain Tarot, we have two cards here. So you have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords in reverse. And Five of Cups again. So there's two Five of Cups. You have the Eight of Cups. You have the King of Swords and the Page of Swords and the Judgment card. Okay. Messages for whoever chose this pile, okay? Don't let other people control your life, okay? This is... this is not going to be an easy reading for some of you because you have the Five of Cups, so we're definitely focusing on the past, okay? So we're living in the past somehow. We kind of feel like we're the victim, or we're kind of giving other people more value, more importance than ourselves, okay? So this one, Spirit wants you to understand that you can never please other people, okay? You can never please other people, so forget about pleasing other people. Now the second thing is, now you can never please other people, but other people can never satisfy you. If you want a person to act a specific way, then you have to do it yourself, because nobody is you. Nobody will understand what you're seeking for unless you kind of somehow gently, patiently teach them. But it needs to be a devoted person connected to you. So you need a person who's completely devoted to you, but that's impossible in this. I mean, I'm not saying nothing is impossible for sure. It's just that you cannot make people act a specific way, nor can you act a specific way that everyone will be pleased of you. Okay, so just understand that the judgment of other people is how other people think. It's out of your control. Okay, what happened in their house, what happens in their life, how they kind of behaved, or what type of trauma they have experienced, or what their insecurities are, what their mood is, what happens in the country, or insecurities in everything can change. Okay, so nothing is in your control, this one. The only thing that's in your control is your own life. Okay, so that's why we're trying to empower you here by saying self-discipline, command, be your own commander here. Be the person who can make their own dreams happen for themselves, not to expect other people to do it for them, kind of thing. Because want it or not, whatever you do, now it was a missed opportunity, it's in the past, it's done for. Try not to make it a missed opportunity. But then again, the mentality we're going in is more like we have a lot of baggages, we have a lot of we're taking other people's burdens and we're making it ours. So there's this element, you're taking on other people's expectations and you're making it yours, and you're kind of feeling like it's heavy, right? It's feel emotionally drained because you're taking other people's expectations and you're putting it on yourself. So it's not even your own expectations, it's other people's expectations. You want to please other people, want them to judge you well, but then again, I mean, yes, they will judge, but people change, okay? If we're going norm-wise, it's people follow the trend. Whatever is sexy on, I don't know, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, or I don't know, Twitter, or I don't know, Instagram. We follow the trend always, and the trend is always changing, okay? This one, there's a lot of baggage you're taking, which is not yours. Okay, like you don't take other people. I mean, look, if it's your job, then you want to do a good job, then definitely you go in the flow of, I'm in a job environment. So you can take a mask on, but you can take the mask off when you're out of job. Okay, so there's a technique perhaps you could use. It's more like when you're in a job environment, you don't bring that job burdens back home with you. It stays there. Okay, so you kind of need to find ways to create a certain boundary connected to work environment, pastime, social group settings, and your home. Your home has to feel like a sanctuary. Okay? Your home is a sanctuary for you, your husband, your children, your family. Now, if there's issues with the family and other people, then that's a different story. But this one, just take the time to breathe in and breathe out and tell yourself you wish to be the master of your own destiny. Or if that's too intense for you, you want to at least take care of yourself. You yourself. How do you want to feel? Do you want to sleep a bit more because you need that sleep? Or you want to kind of like please your husband or please your children or something of the sort. Now, duty is a different story. This one, we're encouraging you to have your shit together, definitely. But tune into your inner commander. Get your life working for yourself, okay? Not for other people. Now, if you woke up and you kind of didn't eat yourself and you made sure other people ate before you, then try to kind of make sure you eat first and then you make other people eat. That way you'll have that sense of, I have my shit together because I ate first. I made sure I woke up a bit earlier so that I will eat and take care of myself, and then I take care of my family, kind of thing. Okay, so it's more that dynamic. This one, it's more like, no, put yourself first before other people. A bit, because this one is that you're absorbing other people's expectations. You're not taking care of your own expectations or your own needs. You're taking on other people's needs, but you're taking care of other people's needs, but you're not taking care of your own needs. So this one, in some way, for you to not have missed opportunity or feel like you're kind of like left out in the cold or feel like you didn't do the job properly or people didn't feel satisfied by you, it's because you're feeling like you're not satisfied yourself, that you're not satisfying other people properly. Because this one, you don't have enough energy to satisfy other people because you're not taking care of your own needs, first of all. Okay, so that's the thing here. This one, it's more like focus on what you need. Okay, like take the time, take that alone time to sit down and tell yourself what you need. You want to feel more sexier in yourself, then wake up a bit earlier, feed yourself first, exercise yourself exercise so that you will have the energy to provide for the whole family later on. And that way you'll see that because you feel stronger in yourself, you've exercised, you kind of like taking care of your own emotional fulfillments, you'll be able to fulfill other people's expectations way more easier because you feel better in yourself. You feel like you have your own shit together because you're making sure that your needs are met first. Okay? As a strong strong ally dispelling loneliness and self-doubt. You're not doubting yourself anymore because you're taking care of yourself. Then greater confidence in your decision making. What kind of decisions are you making? Are you taking are you just following the crowd where they're going and just kind of like focusing on pleasing them? But then again, they're not pleased. They will never be pleased, okay? But what's bothering you more is that they're not pleased with you, but you're not pleased with yourself. So just focus on pleasing yourself first, okay? That way you'll just kind of like focus and deal with their not being satisfied with you. But then again, you'll be able to manage the whole situation because you were able to at least satisfy yourself. You're emotionally fulfilled. So be it you try your best to kind of satisfy their expectations. They were not satisfied with you, but then again, they're not gonna have that like 5 of Cup energy that is draining you inside. Because at least you're able to be satisfied yourself. You know that you tried your best, but they were not able to understand what you were giving them. That way, with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, it's more like you know what your truth is in some way, that you tried your best for them. But then again, if they're not being satisfied, you can deal with that. You can manage with that, because you yourself don't have that self-doubt element. Because this one, what's happening is that you don't have your shit together. You're not making the proper decisions for yourself. You're thinking that other people know better about you. And when you're trying to satisfy them, they're not satisfied, because people will never be satisfied. Okay, but you cannot give your best when you don't feel good within yourself, right? So you're not energized, like you're not making your own decisions, kind of thing. But this one is more like we're encouraging you to be more empowered, okay? And like not have that self-doubt element, like be more independent for yourself, so that other people will be able to rely on you somehow. Because you want people to rely on you, but then again, you feel drained, right? Because you're not able to be reliable for your own self first. Okay? This one is a bit that vibe. Because Sagittarius is like the dreamer. It has so much energy to provide. It has so much energy, okay? And with Saturn, it's more disciplined. It's more like, authoritative. So if you have the authority of your own life, you make your own decisions, okay? And you face your consequences. You're not afraid of yourself. You're not doubting yourself. Can I do this or not? It's more like, because you took the baby steps to make your own decision, to satisfy your own needs first. What are your needs? Write them down. Okay? You like to socialize with people, at least make sure that you have that socializing element in your daily life. Be it as chatting on Facebook for 30 minutes, be it as talking with your family members about what you wish to talk about. Now, if other people are not collaborating with you, then just make sure that you find another pastime that's socializing. It's just that it's like sometimes family members are just too, vulnerable with each other, that it's like we touch each other's nerves very easily. So find new friends if you need to socialize. But remember that your own life is your own responsibility. Your own emotional needs are your own responsibility. So find ways to satisfy your emotional needs. Find ways to satisfy your basic needs, be it it's eating a specific thing, waking up at a specific hour, drinking that coffee you need to drink, okay? If you need to go to see a doctor, you make sure you see that doctor first. You don't wait for other people's help. Like, there's so many ways, okay? Like, if you need that money, you just ask for that money, and you find ways to be more independent. If nobody can bring you somewhere, you make sure that you call a taxi, you call Uber, you take the public transportation. You ask a neighbor if they can do it for you, okay? But this one, it's more like you learn how to be independent, not codependent. Because the more you're codependent on other people, the more you're gonna feel like you're depressed, because other people are kind of like controlling you, and you're at the mercy of other people, one or not. Because you don't want to take care of your own needs. You want somebody to take care of your needs, but nobody's available to take care of your needs. You need to wait after people somehow so that they can take care of your needs. If you cannot do it, it's physical issues, then definitely it's not here. I don't know how to, like, there's people you need to pay money for. And nobody will do it willingly, because it's a job, right? Now, it varies if you're lucky to have a compassionate person, an understanding, lovable person, as a, like you're paying this person. But I don't know if you're lucky enough, because sometimes you need to pay money so that people will smile at your face. That's the reality of it. Now, sometimes it's possible that there are people who will willingly do it, but you can definitely manifest that you will attract that kind of person. But if you have certain like toxic ways, then just understand that people are gonna mirror that back to you. And if you don't have toxic ways, then you're gonna meet people who have toxic ways. You have to the challenge here is to deal with those toxic energies, and just kind of be patient to meet proper people later on. So there's many ways, okay? Like, this one is more learn how to be more self-disciplined, command your own life, and overall be more independent. Like, do things alone. Learn how to do things alone. It will give you immense power, this one. It will not, like, you will be able to decide what you wish to do from then on. You're not going to feel drained and feel like you're a bother to other people, because you're learning how to do things on your own. It's like that. For some of you, I'm also channeling another energy. Now, this one, it's more like with the Five of Cups, there's a third party here. There's addictions, could be. It could also be that there's an offer of love, or there's like an element of you're interested in somebody who, you know, you wish to be in a relationship with, or because the Five of Cups could be third parties, cheating elements. You'll know, okay, guys. Like I really don't wish to go in it, but we're gonna say that if you're in a codependent relationship and your person is cheating on you, just understand that the solution here is to get your shit together and be more independent and not rely on this girlfriend or this boyfriend for your own emotional satisfaction. Not to cling on a person who's cheating on you, because you're worthy of way more. Okay, guys, this one, but the Eight of Cups energy, it's more like give up on this person, because this person is gonna cheat on you, or and there's a new opportunity coming your way. Okay, so this one is just pamper yourself for now. Okay, it was shocking for you to know that this person was cheating on you, but then again, the message here is to kind of tell yourself that you can, like, time is gonna pass. Okay, like, you're gonna be able to heal with time, and that there's a new opportunity for you coming, or there's a person who's offering you romance, but you don't see it because you're focusing on the past with this ex. Okay, so for some of you, just also understand that let go of this, give up on the person, this ex, give up on them, it's done. Like, they told you several times, like, you figured out that they have been cheating, they're dating somebody else, like, you're trying to give this person another opportunity, but the person doesn't want to. It's already done, guys. This one for some of you, like, just take things in your hands. Tell yourself, this one doesn't want you, don't hang, like, don't cling on to them, they don't want you, it's done. Welcome a new person in your life. There's already a person waiting for you. Okay, like, it's more like with the Five of Cups here, it's more like there's a rose behind you. Okay, but you don't see the rose and you don't see the two cups, because you're focusing on the third party, the addiction, the person who got away, or something of the sort. Okay, so this one, the message for you is that there's a new lover coming, but you don't see that person because you're so pessimistic, or you're just stuck in the past. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, and the person will not be your other person. Okay, it's just get your shit together. Okay, like, be the master of your own life. Okay, decide, do you want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you, or you want to be with someone who likes you and appreciates you, knows what your value is, kind of thing. Okay, so that's all I had for you guys. Okay, so that's it, pile 5. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, then definitely it didn't. Okay, that's it. Now, pile 6, whoever chose the Citrine, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let's see what Citrine needs to tell you, what messages we need to tell you, okay? So I'm gonna kind of read from this little, you know, Mystic Monday crystal oracles. So you have creativity, happiness, and manifestation, okay? So a powerful and energizing stone, citrine derives the warmth from the rays of the sun and shines positively whenever it's needed. Like vitamin C for the soul, citrine works its magic on both physical and emotional levels, transmuting negativity into light-filled vibes and positivity. A great stone for enhancing one's prosperity as well. Citrine magnifies your creativity to inspire manifestations. Okay, known as the light maker, it encourages fresh beginnings, new ideas, and living life to the fullest. Accept the abundance that is coming your way. Accept the abundance that's coming your way. Okay, so Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, and you have the planet Sun. Okay, it's gorgeous energy somehow. I don't know. So we'll see. So with the night Sun, what do we have to tell you? So you have the High Priestess. Okay. From the Golden Universal, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Swords in reverse also. From Millennium Thought, I have 4 cards. You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands again. Okay, came on a physical level this time around with the Ace of Cups. Okay, this is nice. Okay, very nice. From the Fountain Tarot, you have the 4 of Wands and the Lover's card in reverse. And from the Golden, the vice versa, we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, for some of you, I'm really channeling there's an opportunity coming. A powerful like it's a soulmate or like a life partner that's coming and offering you their passion and their love. Okay, so just understand with the High Priestess. So for some of you, you've been manifesting a life partner, you know, a husband, a wife, if you're wishing to go there. Now, if it's not a something of that sort, then perhaps it's more manifestations connected to things that you love and you're passionate about. Okay, so it's more giving birth to, let's say, the dance project, the ballet project, the auditions that you wish to do, or but this one is overall either a love offer. Okay, it's a definite love passion and love offer coming your way. Definitely. So what is Spirit telling you here is more like just when the time comes, focus on having that, being in an energy of giving, equal give and take. Okay, so see the higher perspective and just kind of focus on slowly, because you have the 6 of Pentacles that came twice. So focus on, you know, being a more optimistic and slow moving, calm, knowing energy instead of being in a 9 of Swords energy, because 9 of Swords is definitely you're freaking out a bit, you're brainstorming way too much, you're kind of like feeling like you're not worthy of all this, you know, that's coming your way. But definitely just understand that there's a definite new love offer and a soulmate coming your way. Okay, it's just that you're gonna know it the moment you face them, and when you face this person, definitely focus on being calm. Okay, it takes time sometimes, okay, for a person to be integrated in your life. Okay, it takes transition. Okay, so allow yourself that transition, and remember that you manifested this yourself. Okay, so this one, it's more creativity, happiness, and manifestation. So there is happiness coming your way. It's just, it's gonna come in the form of a unexpected situation, but it's gonna be very passionate and loving. So there's gonna be sparkles around this person, whoever this is, and you will feel the fire burning inside of them. Okay, be it a woman or a man, this one. Okay, we have no idea about who this is, but it's a person that you're gonna kind of meet in a, the Four of Wands and the Lover's card in reverse. This one, it's more, you will feel this like more founded with this one. So how can you know it's gonna be this person? First of all, you're gonna feel like this person is a passionate type of person. The way they're gonna behave with you is very passionate about you, and there's gonna be a lot of sparkles, and the focus will be on you. Okay, it's definitely coming out of nowhere. Okay, I'm telling you, this person is coming out of nowhere, but it's a person you manifested. It's gonna come in your life where you can be happy with them. So happiness is more like you're gonna be happy, yes, but you're gonna be happy with them together. Okay, and it's a person that will move slowly and invest in you properly, but you need to invest in them properly. So if they're giving you something, make sure that you give them back. Okay, so if they come and talk with you, you go and talk with them. If they ask you questions, you ask them questions too. If they buy you something, you make sure that you show them that you want to buy something to them. Okay, be it they allow you or not. Okay, so it's more like that phase. Okay, so if they show you affection emotionally, or they touch you, if you're interested in them, touch them lightly too. It's like, give that equal give. It's very important you give the equal give and take. Okay, see the higher perspective here. Okay, if you wish to give this person a chance, or this person is definitely giving you a chance, you make sure you give them the proper, you don't focus on your like your thoughts. You don't stay stuck in your head. Okay, like just make sure to always give this person, like this person's giving you the chance, they're passionate about you, and they're talking with you, or they're complimenting you, or they're kind of like playing with you, teasing you on a physical level. Just make sure that you're kind of like, you're not stuck in your head. Okay, you don't overanalyze the situation, and you don't self-sabotage here. Okay, you just act calm, and you just focus on embracing your inner child with this one. Okay, so with egg, I really channeled inner child energy a bit, and you focus on that. Okay, like you focus on, I'm not saying being childish with them, being playful with them naturally. It's not in a serious way. Be playful in a serious way. This one, it's cutesy like that. Okay, there is happiness coming, and there's passion, love, serious commitment. There's also this vibe of being stuck in the head, but we encourage you not to be. Okay, we encourage you to always focus on, giving that equal give and take, or at least in your mind space, instead of focusing on being anxious, seeing yourself, judging yourself, saying you don't look pretty, you don't look healthy, you're not like fashionable, your makeup is not perfect, or something of the sort, or you're like not good for this one. You don't focus on those kind of energies. You focus on being playful and embracing your inner child, the happy kid inside of you. Okay, so that you can collaborate with them, and like focus on manifesting a proper lover. Okay, but it's not a one night stand we're talking about a proper life partner with whom you can be happy with. Okay, it's like that, this one. Okay, so the messages for you at the Citrine is to be creative, be your creative self with this person, and happiness, allow yourself to be happy. You're allowed to be happy. This is what you wanted. Just make sure that you'll allow yourself this. It's like that. And manifestation. So the manifestation is happening. Okay, it's just when it happens, you make sure that you have that equal give and take with this one. You don't self-sabotage. You don't overanalyze the situation, be you're a guy or a girl. Okay, you don't overanalyze, you don't self-sabotage. Okay, whatever this person is giving you, whenever this person is sparkling and you feel like there's something like there's an inner fire to this person, you embrace that and you imitate that willingly. Okay, and you're like, I'm not saying be immature, be playful in a cutesy way. Okay, it's like that, this one. Just focus on investing in it slowly. Okay, you give it time. Okay, it's not gonna happen like this. It's it's gonna happen like this, but it's gonna take time to transition. So you allow yourself time for transition, okay? Because this is what you wish to manifest. But if you want it right now, it's not, you're not giving universe time to kind of make it happen. But it's gonna happen, okay? But you tell yourself, you calm down, you don't self-sabotage, you don't go anxious. You don't go anxious with this one, okay? Just remember that you just look at the higher perspective. You ask for this. You tell yourself you gave this manifestation time, and you're going to give it time, and you're going to work on it. It's a equal give and take process, okay? It's like, it's not going to just be one person working. It's like both of you are going to work on it. But the offer is coming, okay? The person will put the necessary passionate actions and the love towards you. So you just need to focus on reciprocating it in a natural, equal give and take way, okay? So that will be flourishing. Okay, so that's it for all the people who kind of chose piles, okay? So that was it for Citrine also. So I'll see you on my next video, and if you want to like, dislike, comment down below. If you want to share the video, you found it helpful somehow, you want to donate to my channel, the coffee side is down below. And that's it. So I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys, have a beautiful day, stay safe and healthy. Until then.